General Lando Calrissian served as a general in the starfighter attack on the second Death Star, showing off his superb piloting skills by guiding the Millennium Falcon into the Death Star superstructure. Hello and welcome to Centurions Corner, and today we are reviewing from Star Wars The Black Series and Return of the Jedi, General Lando Calrissian. Now this is the last one in the wave that's kind of hit the shores of the UK a little bit slowly, and I was slowly picking this one up as well. It's kind of at that stage of umming and ahhing whether to buy every single figure from a wave, but I haven't got many Lando figures. We had the Empire Strikes Back one, we got the Lando in Skiff Guard, and we got this one here. So generally this is actually all his looks from the movies. And yeah, I really like the reminiscence of the Return Jedi stuff, and I really like him in this outfit as well. And he was $14.99 in Smith, so I couldn't pass up the offer, to be honest. So here he is in all the green in his blister pack here with a tiny little pistol on the side. On the side here we have General Lando Calrissian with his arms folded with the little reminiscence there of the old Boba Fett. On the back we have him as number 7, the picture and his bio, and straight back to the front again. So I guess without further ado, let's just crack this bad boy open. So here he is in his blister pack. Nothing really much on the show apart from you can now see his feet. So what we do, we get him out for our first impressions before running away for a review. He has got an extra back of a blister pack here that holds in his cape. It's actually sellotaped in as well. So just pull him out. It's actually quite nice to see a figure with a cloth cape. Having all these Marvel Legends recently and a lot of the Star Wars figures, they're having sort of quite a lot of plastic capes. So it's quite nice to see this one with a cloth for a change. And yeah, the likeness is very, very good. So we're going to go away, put him through his paces, and we see you in a moment. So here he is, we've been away, taking his photos. Actually, he's not too bad, to be honest. He's like, for a very simple kind of figure aesthetic, he's actually a really nice figure. He's got all the basic Black Series kind of articulation. He's got the basic Black Series decent sculpt in a way. There's a few little nitpicks that I have about the figure, but it doesn't actually necessarily take away from the figure. It's Lando in the general outfit. You know, it's not exciting, it's not sort of thrilling, but it's another sort of pinnacle character to have on the shelf. You know, he pilots the Millennium Falcon in this and blows up the second Death Star in it. So it is a kind of pinnacle outfit for him, but it's not Empire Strikes Back Lando, is it? It's not Skiff Guard Lando. This is like the third sort of outfit that it's kind of like, meh, we need to bring that figure out. But I think the body can be reused for maybe General Nadine or anything like that at a future date. I'm not too sure if they're exactly the same, to be honest. I can't remember exactly how he looked. But anyway, with this, it actually comes with one accessory, and as you can see, it fits in his holster. We can pull that out, and that will fit into his trigger hand really well. And that just fits just in there. And as you can see, it's kind of a bit of a reminiscence of a clone trooper kind of blaster crossed with a scout trooper on there. So you've got the sculpt, you've got everything on there. It looks really nice. For the size of it, to be honest, and it kind of looks like it's got a little bit of a dry brushing on there as well. So we take that off and we can actually go through this guy's articulation, and this is where he kind of done it in for me, really. For his head, he can look down and he can not look up that much because his hair does get in the way. He can look left and he can look right, but look how loose this is. Look at this, it's super loose. I don't know if this is just my figure or this is literally how Lando comes, but oh my god, I've never had a figure this loose like this before. It is plugged on, it's not going to fall off anytime soon, but it's just really loose. Up here, I don't think it's got a lower neck movement either, actually. No, it's just sort of stuck on there. Arm wise, we've got rotation here. There's no butterfly joint in there, unfortunately. Arm can come up this far. We have a single elbow joint, but this was really stiff when I got it out of the box. It was like I was going to almost snap it. The rotation here at the elbow as well. Rotation here at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge. Waist, left, right, it can crunch down this far and crunch back this far. And then legs wise, come up this way, forward, back, upper thigh rotation, knee rotation, which always looks a bit odd with these figures, I think, with a knee forward there, and then no boot cut or anything there, and then we've got a rotation and a pivot at the ankle. So articulation wise, everything is there, everything's in place. It's just be careful of very stiff joints. They've been really stiff on this guy. Like, it almost felt like it was like disproportionate in the elbow, but once I started moving it around, it's not too bad. And that head, whoa, never had a loosey-goosey like that before. But yeah, coming to the actual sculpt itself, yeah, I think the actual face sculpt is pretty cool. It could be a little bit better. I do think the Lando skiff guard is probably like the better Lando, I think, out of all of them. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hair-wise, not too bad. Kind of sort of wavy and stuff. But going down to the actual figure itself, so this is a separate piece on the hair. It just sort of fits over the top of the figure. We've got the silver badge, got the silver clips there in the actual collar, and down a few raffles, different colours and contrast here to his shirt, on the reminiscence of the Rebels Generals. Belt looked quite nice as well, coming around, got the silver clip at the front, no silver badges or anything, or buckles and stuff in those parts. Very kind of baby blue. I think these need to be a little bit bluer, maybe in a way. The yellow stripe going down to the nice looking boots at the bottom with a bit of leather effect on there, kind of looking a bit of a brownish kind of black. So yeah, in all, not too bad. I do think this bit here, the chain, it's like it's the same colour as the cape. It just looks really weird, like really off colour. So I'm gonna have to sort of reference this to see if this is actually how it is. But yeah, it's pretty nice to have a cloth goods. It's not holding him down, it's not pulling him back, and you can just like throw it over the arm if you want a bit of a gunslinging moment, or wrap it around him for any other kind of Batman-esque kind of sort of pictures and stuff like that. But it's really nice to have a cloth cape, and it's just a simple cloth as well, isn't it? You know, there's nothing sort of really to it and stuff. So yeah, it's a really nice looking figure, and it's one that's a bit of a peg warmer, so he's kind of going down in price at the moment. So that's kind of why I left him out there, because I didn't think he was going to be the most popular out of the wave. So yeah, would I recommend him? Yeah, and for cheaper, even better, unless you have a loosey-goosey head. So thank you for joining me on this one. Don't forget, you can comment down below, you can follow me on Instagram, you can subscribe, ding the bell, get notifications for every video that comes out in the foreseeable future. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!